What's up, guys? Welcome to At Home Fitness with Coach A for day number 310. It is Tuesday, January 19th of 2021. This is the YouTube channel with Coach A that aims to bring you guys in gym quality coaching and workouts for at home or garage gym needs. Obviously, I am at home in the office. Garage gym's a little cold right now, so I'm going to give you guys this explanation out here. We're in here, technically. All right, so we have one big workout today. And when I say one big workout, it's going to seem like a big conglomerate of stuff. It's really not going to take that long, and it's really not that complicated. So I want you guys to be able to keep the intensity pretty high on this and collect as many rounds as humanly possible. Now, there are going to be a bunch of 5-minute AMRAPs, 3 to be exact. Each 5-minute AMRAP is going to have a 1-minute rest in between. The first 5-minute AMRAP is going to start with 5 hand release push-ups. Then you have to do 10 dumbbell clean and jerks from the ground, alternating arms, so 5 each side. 50-35 is going to be our prescribed weight. So it should be a weight that you guys are able to work through pretty well. For sure doing 10 unbroken every time, each round. And honestly, probably moving relatively smoothly and aggressively through those 10 as well. So a 5-minute AMRAP of 5 hand release push-ups and 10 total, 5 each side, alternating dumbbell clean and jerks from the floor. 1-minute rest, 5-minute AMRAP of the same 5 hand release push-ups, this time 10 dumbbell snatches from the floor. All right, so instead of stopping on the shoulder going overhead, we're taking right from the ground up overhead. Then a 1-minute rest, and then you guys are gonna change it up a little bit. It's gonna be 20 jumping jacks and 10, 5 each side, alternating dumbbell plank row from the floor. All right. Everything is set up here so that all you need is one single dumbbell, meaning you can pretty much do this wherever. I know it's pretty cold today, so some people might not really want to go out to their garage and work out. So you can hang out inside and do it there. Remember, if we're using kettlebell for this, the first 2 are piece cake. I mean, it's pretty much the same exact movement. On the third one, because that kettlebell is going to be longer than the dumbbell, you guys might have to elevate that positioned hand a little bit. If you have a plate, maybe you can put the plate out in front of the kettlebell, alternate hand positions on there. Or honestly, you could just grab a bench or a box or something, do all 5 with the right and then do all 5 with the left. That's gonna get the same thing done. So stick around for the demonstrations and modifications. Oh, don't forget to click those like and share buttons so everybody can see the sweet workouts you guys are doing and crushing. All right, guys, getting into our workout here. We're going to be doing 3 5-minute AMRAPs with a 1-minute rest in between. The first 2 are each going to start with 5 hand release push-ups. Notice the hands are releasing from the ground on the push-up. We're not releasing from the ground with our body coming off the floor. That's going to turn into 10 dumbbell clean and jerks from the floor, so power clean push jerk variety. You guys should be able to work through these pretty well with the weight. Ideally, probably not breaking up any of the sets, although they should become pretty challenging at some point. Now, after you guys finish that first 5 minutes, we're going to change to another 5-minute AMRAP that's going to be similar. It's going to start again with the hand release push-ups, but this time it's going to go into the dumbbell snatches. We're going to get a nice little minute rest in between, just enough to kind of shake out that grip a little bit, catch your breath for a smidge, and then we're back into our work. We're not going to pick up where we left off on this, guys. It's going to be started new, so we're going to start with those 5 push-ups as I did, and now we're into the dumbbell snatches. Kind of the same idea as the clean and jerk. Want to be able to move through these pretty well. Depending on which one you feel stronger at, you might actually feel like you can get more hips into this, or you might actually feel like it's more fatiguing. Now we're going to have another minute rest, and we're going to roll into our last 5-minute AMRAP. This time we're going to change it up. The 5-minute AMRAP is going to start with 20 jumping jacks. It's going to jack the heart rate up, so to speak. And then we're going to get into 10, ideally alternating, dumbbell plank rows. Now, if you guys do have the one dumbbell as I do here, you should be fine. We're just going to change the hands over each one of those pulls. If you have 2 and you want to hold it one in each hand and stabilize that way, that is fine too. Bending the knees puts a little bit more force, a little bit more recruitment of the core muscles there, so that's something you can utilize to create a slight modification, if you will, actually making it possibly a little more challenging for some people, as a lot of times people tend to notice that having straight knees in that movement creates a little bit of stress in the lower back. Now, let's look at some modifications here. So,
If you guys do not have a dumbbell for the clean and jerk, a kettlebell is pretty much going to be the same thing. We can make a transition to a barbell. I want you guys to keep it light if that's going to be the case. Again, you should be able to work through 10 reps at a time. Odd objects, you can always use things like bags, sandbags, and things of that nature. Now, dumbbell snatches is pretty much going to be the same thing here, guys, as the clean and jerk is. It's just obviously going all the way up overhead. So we might have some restrictions on odd objects that we can transition in that position. If that's the case and that's all you have, then let's just do that clean and jerk modification again. Now, the hand release push-ups you're going to see in those first two AMRAPs, regular push-ups work. If you need to lighten the load, so to speak, you can drop down to the knees or you can incline your body position a little bit. And then finally, our dumbbell plank rows. Stabilizing, you can go with plank shoulder taps, or if you want to get the rowing movement in, the mechanics there, and then just a bent over row. Make sure we're setting a good hip and lower back position.